Hello. Good morning. How is everybody? Good. I'm good, thank you. Okay, so we are part of the School of Rock, and we are the house band, and it is a music school where you just learn how to play some classic rock songs. This next song is Kids in America.
Looking out a dirty old window, outside the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone's moving, I can feel the heat but it's soothing heading down. I search for the beat in this We're the kids in America. Wow.
yellow. Oh, there we go. So this next song is a song that we all love to play. It is by Van Halen, or the cover by Van Halen, and it is You Really Got Me. How about to my love sheet, maybe? Let's hear it for David! You really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Don't ever let me be. I only wanna be by your side. Please don't ever let me be. I only wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. Hey, you really got me. You really got me. Oh no no. You really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Hello. Good morning. How is everybody? Good. I'm good, thank you. Okay, so we are part of the School of Rock, and we are the house band, and it is a music school where you just learn how to play some classic rock songs. This next song is Kids in America.
Looking out a dirty old window, outside the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone's moving. I can feel the heat, but it's soothing heading down. I search for the beat in this down, down the arrow that running. We're the kids in America. Wow, we're the kids in America. Wow, everybody live for the music around. Bright lights, the music gets faster. Look, boy, don't check on your watch, not another glance. I'm not leaving now, honey, not a chance. Hot shot, give me no problems. Much later, baby, you'll be saying never mind. You know life is cool, life is fine. Kind eyes so glad that you glory. We're the kids in America. Wow, we're the kids in America. Wow, everybody live for the music around. So honey, that's better. Got to get a brand new experience, feeling right. Don't try to stop, baby, hold me tight. Outside, a new day is dawning. Outside, suburbia scrolling everywhere. I don't want to go, baby. New York to East California, there's a new way coming, I warn ya. We're the kids in America. Wow, we're the kids in America. Wow, everybody live for the music around. We're the kids in America. Wow, we're the kids in America. Wow, everybody live for the music around. La 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 la, la 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 la. Say, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la
Yellow. Oh, there we go. So this next song is a song that we all love to play. It is by Van Halen, or the cover by Van Halen, and it is You Really Got Me. How about some election, maybe? Let's hear it for David!
rose garden filled with thorns. Keep you second guessing like, oh my God, who is she? I get drunk, got jealousy, but you come back each time you leave. You're coming up a nightmare dressed like a daydream. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over. The high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers. They'll tell you I'm insane. 'Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. 'Cause we're young and we're reckless. We'll take this way too far. Gonna leave you breathless, with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers. They'll tell you I'm insane. 'Cause I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn you. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn you. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over. The high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers. They'll tell you I'm insane. 'Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. 'Cause we're young and we're reckless. We'll take this way too far. Gonna leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got a young list of ex-lovers. They'll tell you I'm insane. I've got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello. Good morning. How is everybody? Good. I'm good, thank you. Okay, so we are part of the School of Rock, and we are the house band, and it is a music school where you just learn how to play some classic rock songs. This next song is Kids in America.
Looking out a dirty old window, outside the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone's moving. I can feel the heat, but it's soothing heading down. I search for the beat in this down the avenue. We're the kids in America. Wow, to stop, baby, hold me tight. Outside the moon goes down. Outside the baby is falling everywhere. I don't want to go, baby. New York to East California, taking away time and I warn ya. We're the kids in America, wow. We're the kids in America, wow. Everybody lives when the music goes round. We're the kids in America, wow. We're the kids in America, wow. Everybody lives when the music goes round. La 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 la, la 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 la. Say, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la
Good morning. Welcome. Now let's welcome San Jose's elected leaders, your San Jose City Council. Council members, please rise as I call your name. Council member Johnny Camus of District 10. Council member Don Rocha of District 9. Council member Sylvia Arenas of District 8. Council member Tam Nguyen of District 7. Council member Dev Davis of District 6. Vice Mayor Magdalena Carrasco of District 5. Council member Lun Diep of District 4. Council member Raul Perales of District 3. Council member Sergio Jimenez of District 2. And Council member Chappie Jones of District 1. And I am honored to welcome the distinguished mayor of San Jose, Sam Liccardo. And his lovely wife, Jessica. I welcome all of you distinguished guests, members of City Council, and you, ladies and gentlemen, the residents of San Jose, to Gunderson High School for the 2017 State of the City celebration. Gunderson has much to be proud of, with alumni like James Jones, who graduated in 2002 and played football at San Jose State and in the NFL. Current Assistant City Manager Dave Sykes and San Jose Police Officer Michael Johnson, who faithfully served our city for more than a decade before making the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty just under 2 years ago. So following the ceremony will be a resource fair that you'll want to check out before leaving. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mohammed Chaudhry. I'm the CEO of the Silicon Valley Education Foundation, where we are absolutely obsessed with preparing students for college and career readiness. And I'm also a proud graduate of San Jose High School. Go Bulldogs. I'll be serving as your MC today. And now may I present our host for today's event, Pam Foley, President of San Jose Unified School District, Kelly Knapp, Principal of Gunderson High School, and Arya Kamal, Gunderson High School Student Body President.
Good morning. I wished I had a teleprompter like everybody else. Instead, I have my paper that I have to refer to, that I've scribbled notes all over again. Mayor Liccardo, City Council, employees of San Jose, community members and neighbors. On behalf of San Jose Unified School District, I welcome you to Gunderson High School. This is one of 6 comprehensive high schools within San Jose Unified. As Mohammed said, I'm Pam Foley, and I'm board president this year, and I'm in my 4th term as school board member for San Jose Unified. I'd also like to recognize our superintendent, Nancy Alberon. Our assistant superintendent, Stephen McMahon, is in the room as well as board members Susan Ellenberg and Kimberly Meek and Teresa Castellanos. I am here with Kelly Knapp, the principal of Gunderson, and Arya Kamal, president of the student body, who you'll hear from shortly. San Jose Unified is a pre-kindergarten through 12th grade school district of approximately 31,000 students, 3,000 staff members, 1,700 teachers. We're the largest school district within San Jose, where there are 19 school districts. San Jose Unified is a proud partner with the City of San Jose to provide every child with the opportunity they need to thrive in our society today. While governance of our schools rests with the State of California and our local school boards, the city plays a vital role in supporting our work by funding homework centers and after-school programs to extend learning opportunities between school and home, by investing in career development programs like summer internships and youth programs, and by partnering in creating safe school environments for our students by providing crossing guards and safe pathways to school. We look forward to future collaboration with the city, and we're excited by Mayor Liccardo's commitment to ensuring student success. We'd also like to thank the mayor for his leadership in affirming his commitment in support of our immigrant families and children. A commitment that San Jose Unified shares, as evidenced by our unanimous adoption of our immigrant resolution earlier this week. Finally, I need to put in a plug. I'd like to invite you all to attend our town hall meeting right here on Monday, Gunderson High School at 6 p.m., to offer you an opportunity to give feedback to us on our strategic plan, our local accountability plan, and any input you'd like to give us on any global school-wide issues. We look forward to seeing you on Monday. With that, I'll turn the microphone over to Kelly Knapp.
Thank you, Pam. Good morning. My name is Kelly Knapp, and I'm the principal here at Gunderson High School. I'd like to begin by welcoming you all to the 2017 State of the City celebration, and thank you all for coming out to Gunderson High School. On behalf of the Gunderson faculty and student body, we would like to thank Mayor Liccardo for awarding us with this opportunity to host this event. We are honored. We would also like to thank Mayor Liccardo for his continued support for public education and for the many opportunities he gives to our students. I know they will accomplish great things. I know every principal says it, but I truly work at the best school. Our staff is caring, compassionate, and continues to hold our students to the highest expectations. They have embraced instructional change, and they have worked hard to increase the rigorous curriculum in their classes. Over the past few years, Gunderson has accomplished a number of great things. We had an 8.7% increase in our graduation rate over the past 2 years. Thank you. We have also increased our UC-CSU eligibility rate by 20% over the last 2 years. And we continue to steadily increase the number of students in AP and honors classes, giving them the opportunity to take college-level curriculum. With our unique 8-period block schedule, our students are given the opportunity to receive help during the school day and reach success in their academics. Being a PBIS school, our students display our motto of pride on a daily basis. They exhibit personal responsibility, respect, integrity, diversity, and excellence in all they do. Our diverse population is celebrated and accepted, where every person who walks onto our campus is welcomed with open arms. Gunderson is a safe place where our Grizzly family feels right at home. I could not be more proud of our students. So at this point, I am going to introduce one young man who continues to amaze me on a daily basis. I'd like you to welcome Aria Kamal, our student body president.
Hello and good morning. My name is Aria Kamal, and as ASB president of Gunderson High School, I would like to thank the mayor and the city for choosing Gunderson as the site for this year's State of the City celebration. Thank you. ASB stands for Associated Student Body, so I would like to welcome you all on behalf of the Gunderson student body. Now, the city asked that I speak a little bit about my experiences here at Gunderson, and immediately I laughed a little bit, remembering 3.5 years ago when I was a freshman entering Gunderson. I was probably the most unhappy freshman having to attend Gunderson that year. It might be a surprise to some of you who knew me back then. I was leaving a private school that I had been attending from kindergarten to 8th grade, where I had lots of my friends, only to have those relationships broken because my dad had lost his job, so we were no longer able to pay the tuition. Fortunately, I made the smart decision of joining the school's leadership class, where I was able to get involved in the school and get to know people very quickly. This helped my transition in schools and making it a lot smoother. Now, ask anyone at Gunderson to describe the student body, and the 2 words I can almost guarantee you hear are diverse and chill. For the older crowd out there, chill means cool and easygoing. Our diverse culture and chill attitude make for a very, very, very accepting community. Walking around campus, you will find people from all backgrounds. I mean, look at me. I am a Mexican, Persian, Egyptian, American. People from all backgrounds interacting with each other and getting along. This is the same acceptance that helped me get involved in my school and support me up until this point in my life. Now, the teachers at Gunderson are equally amazing. I appreciate their emphasis of life lessons that they incorporate into their teaching. To me, these are valuable lessons to be taught and learned that are often left out of the educational scene. Last year, I suffered from a pneumothorax. In short, a pneumothorax is a collapsed lung. This happened during a high school league soccer match. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks, and I had a recovery time of around a month due to the surgeries and procedures I had to go through. When I returned to school, I had accumulated a lot of missing work, but my teachers helped me to get back into the swing of things by giving me extended time on my assignments and helping me to learn all the material without getting left behind. So I'd like to thank my teachers again. I'd like to thank my teachers again for helping me have yet another successful semester and helping me keep a 4.0. Thank you. I've been a resident of San Jose my entire life, and I can honestly say that these diverse, friendly, and helping characteristics are at the heart and soul of San Jose, and at the heart and soul of the Bay Area. Gunderson is San Jose. San Jose is the Bay. We are the Bay. Thank you.
There are 150,000 more students like Aria in San Jose. Sam, that's going to be a tough act to follow for you. Thanks again to San Jose Unified School District for hosting us today. Now I'll ask our District 10 host, Councilmember Johnny Camus, to introduce our leaders for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning and welcome to District 10. I do have a teleprompter. Okay. I'm so proud to have Del Roble Elementary School here with us today from the Oak Grove Unified School District. And I have to say that this school exemplifies the diversity of our city. Superintendent Jose Manzo and Principal Yolanda Ross have been outstanding educational champions and advocates for our students in District 10. I'm also so happy to be able to introduce our 6th grade class, starting with Mubarak Isa, Alina Tran, come on up, Davina Mendoza, and Gabriel Packingan to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance today. Mubarak, Alina, and Davina lead the Voices of Del Lobre School program. The 3 outstanding students recite the Pledge of Allegiance, do the daily affirmations, and make all school announcements over the intercom every day. They also train and guide younger students to deliver the daily affirmations so that they one day could take over their jobs. Alina and Davina are members of Student Council, and Gabriel is a Student Advisory Council member. He represents Del Roble Elementary School in monthly meetings with Superintendent Jose Manzo to discuss district and school concerns. Again, I want to thank Del Roble Elementary and Oak Grove Unified School District for all that they do for the students in our district and the city at large. So with that, lead us into the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Standing? Come on over, guys. Thank you. For the national anthem now sung by Christina Bahinis of the St. Anthony Children's Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Christina. That was wonderful. Let's give a round of applause for all our artists who have performed here today, including the School of Rock, who provided the pre-show music. It's now my honor to introduce Rinbon K. Ken Fujimoto. The title Rinbon means head minister, and he's the head minister at the San Jose Buddhist Church, Betsuin.
Thank you. Mayor Liccardo, City Council members, good morning, and thank you for this opportunity to represent our temple and religion at this event. One of the things about Buddhism is that we stress oneness, but oneness is often confused with sameness. And oneness is a state that can only be realized when the interconnectedness of all life and harmony come together. One example of this is to imagine a great net, And on each knot on the net, there's a bell. Each bell is different. Each bell is unique. Each bell is made out of different material. When one bell starts ringing because of enlightenment, it vibrates all the strings on the net, and then each of the bells around it start ringing. But because they're all different, because they're all unique, this creates harmony. If they were all the same, you get cacophony, one big noise. Harmony arises when that diversity is embraced and leads to oneness. May the goal of oneness and harmony be a symbol of our city and its leadership. Thank you.
An effective, responsive city government depends on the dedication and good work of our city staff. Today, we honor the exemplary employees who help to make San Jose a great city. To present the Pride of San Jose honorees, here is City Manager Norberto Dueñas and Mayor Sam Liccardo.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. I'm very grateful to be here today to present the Pride of San Jose Awards. I do have to take a moment, though. My first boss ever with the city of San Jose is sitting right here in front. State Senator Jim Bell.
All right, Jim.
And, I applied for a job, and I didn't know I would find my calling. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim, for the opportunity. I do want to say something about community. Today, I was reading something from author Peter Block. He wrote Community, the Structure of Belonging. And let me share this with you, if I may. Community offers the promise of belonging and calls for us to acknowledge our interdependence. To belong is to act as an investor, an owner, and a creator of this place. To be welcome even if we are strangers, as if we came to the right place and are affirmed for that choice. To feel a sense of belonging is important because it will lead us from conversations about safety and comfort to other conversations, such as our relatedness and willingness to provide hospitality and generosity. Hospitality is the welcoming of strangers, and generosity is an offer with no expectation of return. Hospitality and generosity will not occur in a culture dominated by isolation and its correlate, which is fear. And yet, hospitality and generosity are the two elements that we want to nurture as we work to create, strengthen, and restore our communities. And with those thoughts in mind, I'd like to introduce our first 2016 Pride of San Jose Award recipient, and his name is Marcus Rosado. Please welcome Marcus. Marcus works at the Mineta San Jose International Airport. Customer service is a key value for the city, and Marcus Rosado, a senior airport operations specialist, clearly understands and lives it. But this is more than just about customer service. This is about basic human kindness. Marcus recently showed outstanding compassion to a passenger traveling from our airport to her father's funeral. She had broken down in grief while waiting for her flight when he approached her, brought her some hot tea, and sat with her until she was calm. In that passenger's moment of despair, he brought her hope and comfort. Marcus Rosado showed an exceptional ability to listen, connect, and positively change this passenger's emotional condition at a highly stressful moment in her life. While he modestly feels that any of his coworkers would have done the same thing, Marcus is definitely a model for us all. Please join me in thanking Marcus Rosado for his public service. Our next Pride of San Jose awardee is the Budget Office team for the City of San Jose. Let's give them a warm welcome. And as they are coming up to receive their awards, the adoption of our annual $3 billion budget is the single most important policy action taken by the City Council to set priorities and allocate resources for all city services. Under the leadership of our Senior Deputy City Manager, Jennifer McGuire, the Budget Office is tasked with coordinating the annual budget process. In the face of constant deadlines, intense scrutiny, and an uncertain economic and technical environment at times, this team shows a remarkable dedication and spirit. The commitment, the skill, and the sheer endurance of the Budget Office are essential for the ability of the Council to make prudent decisions, for city departments to carry out their mission, and for our residents to better understand how their tax dollars are spent. Please join me in recognizing the Budget Office for their public service. And I can attest to their hard work. Their office is right next to mine, so thank you. As we're moving things along, our next team is the Illegal Dumping Mitigation and Response Team. Illegal dumping has increased by 75% in recent years, becoming a top concern for our residents. To tackle this problem, staff from several city departments developed a new system to eliminate backlogs, to speed up collection times, and to create a central point of contact for the public. They also worked with neighborhood organizations and waste haulers to organize neighborhood cleanup and beautification days, a new large item pickup service, and a public outreach campaign. Through partnership, creativity, and dedication, the members of the Illegal Dumping Mitigation and Response Team have helped make San Jose cleaner and safer for all our residents. Please join me in thanking our Illegal Dumping Mitigation and Response Team for their outstanding public service. Thank you, folks. Thank you.
All right.
Our next team that's lining up and coming up is the PeopleSoft Upgrade and Budget Project Team. The PeopleSoft Upgrade and Budget Project Team was a 3-year interdepartmental technology initiative designed to ensure accurate and timely administration of payroll and benefits for our 6,000 plus employee organization. As part of this significant undertaking, the team provided training to every single department for the launch of the new payroll system. The project also modernized our tools for human resources and talent recruitment that now makes it easier both for job applicants and hiring managers. Over the 2016 Labor Day weekend, this complex and vital project went live. And 3 days after the go live, the upgraded system produced the first payroll with no major errors. Certainly a relief to all our employees and to the city manager. So please join me in thanking our PeopleSoft Upgrade and Budget Project Team for their great work and their dedication to public service. Next up is our Traffic Signal Projects and Lighting Maintenance Team. Let's give them a warm welcome. The electrical maintenance program in the Department of Transportation is responsible for maintaining over 64,000 streetlights and nearly 1,000 signalized intersections, which are critical in providing a safe environment for residents and our drivers. Through hard work and operational resourcefulness, the streetlight repair crew has reduced the backlog of repairs by 67%. In addition, our stolen wire crews have reduced the number of streetlight outages due to wire theft. Can relate, yes. From 1,003 years ago to about 30 now. Finally, our innovative and dedicated traffic signal projects team works 24/7 on our signal lights to ensure our streets have a safe and efficient traffic flow. Thank you, traffic signal projects and lighting maintenance team, for your outstanding public service. Our last honoree for today is Officer Michael Catherman, San Jose Police Department. San Jose Police Officer Michael Catherman had served our community since 2005, and he transferred to the Traffic Enforcement Unit as a motorcycle officer in September 2015. Being a motorcycle officer is a dangerous job, but an essential one for keeping our city safe. Officer Catherman accepted these risks, and his service helped make our streets much safer. Sadly, while on patrol, Officer Catherman lost his life in a traffic collision on June 14, 2016. Officer Catherman exemplified excellence. He was a proud representative of our police department and our community. We will always remember him for his dedication, his skill, and his leadership. We are proud to salute Officer Catherman's dedication to duty and his outstanding service to the people of San Jose. Chief Eddie Garcia and members of the San Jose PD Traffic Enforcement Unit, Officers Jason Cook and Brian Jett, are here to accept the Pride of San Jose Award on behalf of Officer Michael Catherman. And I'm going to go back. My bad. I skipped a very important other honoree, the Sparta Student Housing Team. Apologies, team. The Sparta Student Housing Project at East Santa Clara and 11th Street is a 7-story project that includes 85 student homes, retail space, and a public plaza. The interdepartmental team working on this project negotiated a high-quality architectural design that will reduce traffic and parking, encourage transit use and walking, and reduce storm water runoff. And in September 2016, the City Council approved the project. Because of this team's thoughtful collaboration with the applicant, the neighborhood, and other stakeholders, the project is envisioned to become a catalyst for the future development of a vibrant East Santa Clara urban village. Thank you, Sparta Student Housing Team, for your public service.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all for your extraordinary contributions to our city. So each city council member selects an honoree from his or her district whose outstanding efforts have had a positive impact on the people of San Jose. Honorees, when queued, please come to the stage to receive recognition and thanks from your respective council member and Mayor Liccardo. Today, members of the San Jose Youth Commission will introduce our honorees.
Hello all and welcome. My name is Lydia Ma and I am the District 4 Youth Commissioner. I'm a junior and I attend Independence High School. In District 10, 6 churches found creative ways to address difficult challenges in their community. Holy Spirit Almaden Hills Methodist and Almaden Episcopal ran the Village House Church Shelter Network. Latter-day Saints hosted a concert funding Catholic Charities' refugee efforts and adopted Almaden Lake. Venture and Westgate commissioned beautiful day makeovers at Herman Middle School and Almaden Elementary, respectively. Please give a round of applause for District 10 Faith in Action.
Hello and good morning. My name is Elizabeth Blancarte, and I'm the District 5 Youth Commissioner. I attend Alpha India Vita High School as a sophomore. Founded in 1954, the Cambrian Park, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, Kiwanis Club has served as a neighborhood, schools, and communities for 6 decades. The club hosts major fundraisers, including summer movie nights, Sirius Kingdom Community Centers, and Christmas tree sales at Lee High School to fund college scholarships, neighborhood cleanups, sports sponsorships, and donations to families in need. The club's impact on District 9 and beyond serves a tribute to dedicate volunteerism, leadership, and service. Please show your appreciation for the Cambrian Park Kiwanis Club.
Hello everyone, my name is Anushri Sengupta and I'm the District 8 Youth Commissioner. I'm currently a junior at Harker School. Founded in 2013, the San Jose Sikh Gurdwara 5K Walk for Humanity has become a service tradition. Every November, over 500 participants attend this event to raise money for blankets and food for the homeless. The 5K walk also honors the legacy of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, founder of the Sikh faith, who walked over 28,000 kilometers in his lifetime, spreading the message of peace, equality, and caring for the poor and needy. Please show your appreciation for the San Jose Sikh Gurdwara 5K Walk for Humanity.
Hi, my name is Jason Kim. I'm the District 9 Youth Commissioner, and I'm currently a senior at Branham High School. The Alma Neighborhood Association has played an instrumental role in creating a safe and vibrant community. Through partnerships with local area schools, the association has served as outstanding stewards to the community by organizing weekly cleanups at Bellevue Park, volunteering at dumpster days, and planning annual education events for families such as Halloween Safety Night and National Night Out, where hundreds of neighbors come out to participate. So please join us in congratulating the Alma Neighborhood Association.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Erica Lynn, and I am the Citywide Youth Commissioner. I live in District 8 and attend Evergreen Valley High School. Celebrating their 75th anniversary in 2017, the San Jose Auxiliary for Children works to benefit the children treated at Lucille Packard Children's Hospital. Over 290 members of the all-volunteer staff donate their time to run the Thrift Box, a shop located on Lincoln Avenue in downtown Willow Glen. By selling new and gently used items donated from the community, the auxiliary donates approximately $600,000 a year to help cover the uncompensated and undercompensated costs of care at the hospital. Everyone, please congratulate the San Jose Auxiliary for Children. For nearly 30 years, the San Jose Conservation Corps has provided more than 20,000 disadvantaged young adults with an education, hands-on learning, and basic life skills. At District 5's annual Christmas tree giveaway, the Conservation Corps projected that leadership by arriving early and unloading over 400 trees with a smile on their faces the entire time. These young adults are a testament to an impactful nonprofit in our community. Please help us honor the San Jose Conservation Corps.
When free parking became limited near their neighborhood in Alum Rock Park, Sharon, Janet, and Kathy worked with the city on a pilot program to reduce the number of cars parked in their neighborhood, positively affecting 100 families. Their advocacy resulted in the creation of 122 additional free parking spaces inside Alum Rock Park, resulting in increased safety, litter reduction, and fewer cars in their neighborhood. The pilot program is now being considered as a permanent solution by the city. So please, show your appreciation for the Rock Canyon Circle concerned residents.
Desiree D. Barragan is a San Jose native and believes that being proactive in the community is the best way to create positive change and engage others. Dee has demonstrated a strong sense of leadership in District 3 as the president of the Roosevelt Park Neighborhood Association, as our District 3 Neighborhoods Commissioner, chair of the District 3 Community Leadership Council, as well as vice president of the Silicon Valley Crime Stoppers. Please give a round of applause for Dee Barragan.
Los Paseos Neighborhood Association was organized in 2015 to promote the social welfare of their community. Since its inception, the Los Paseos Neighborhood Association has sponsored community events to inform and engage residents on issues such as the Coyote Valley development, emergency preparedness, and neighborhood blight. Los Paseos Neighborhood Association has also led the way during the participatory budgeting process and contributed to successes by participating in other steering communities and encouraging the community members to vote. Please join us in honoring Los Paseos Neighborhood Association.
Project Hope, composed of residents from the Cadilla/Winchester area, works to lead a collaborative effort focused on creating and maintaining a safe, clean, and friendly neighborhood. Project Hope implements principles of community partnership and development, neighborhood empowerment, and coordination of a broad range of city services to address neighborhood issues. This team is committed to improving their neighborhood through coffee conversations with community leaders, neighborhood cleanups, and recently, a Halloween event to educate neighbors about safety. Everyone, please congratulate Project Hope.
Please thank these wonderful honorees and real heroes to us all. One more time. And also thank you to our San Jose Youth Commissioners for helping us out today. Give them a round of applause. And now the main event. It's my honor to introduce my good friend, Mayor Sam Liccardo. Thanks, buddy. Well, good morning, San Jose. And hello, Gunderson Grizzlies. Maul's right, you guys are chill. And for those of us who are celebrating Lunar New Year, Chuk Munamoy and Gung Hai Fat Choi. I have now exhausted my knowledge of both Vietnamese and Mandarin. Mohammed Chaudhry, thank you for your work in lifting the aspirations and opportunities for thousands of our kids. Let's give Mohammed a round of applause. I also want to thank all our honorees who received awards today. Thank you for your service. Thank you in particular to our many dedicated city employees, many of whom have sacrificed much to serve during some very difficult years. I also want to thank Norberto Duenas and Dave Sykes for your collaborative, reinvigorating leadership over the last couple of years. Thank you. I'd like to thank a few other folks for joining us in the audience today. I'd like to start with my incredible wife, Jessica. Honey, thank you for your love and your patient support and for spending this intimate Valentine's Day weekend with me in a high school gym with 1,000 friends. I am so proud of the incredible work she is doing with so many at-risk kids and helping them achieve with education and job skills. Thank you, honey. I love you. I'd also like to thank my dad who's in the audience. He's always been an incredible role model for me of integrity and loving sacrifice. Thank you, Dad. And thank you to my sister. And thank you to my sister, Laura, for all of her love and support. And I also need to thank the incredible team who worked so hard to put on today's event. A guy who has not slept in 3 days, Ahmad Chapman. Thank you, Ahmad. I don't know where you are. And David Lowe and everybody else who has worked so hard this weekend. Thank you. I also want to thank Catherine Decker, who I just saw a minute ago, who is the mother of Officer Michael Johnson, who we lost 2 years ago. Thank you, Catherine. And to the colleagues of Officer Michael Catherman, who just joined us from the Traffic Enforcement Unit just a minute ago, we appreciate their presence here on behalf of Officer Catherman and his family. And finally, I'd like to thank each of you for taking the time out of your Saturday morning to join us. You should know that our crack attendance counters from this year's Presidential Inauguration Committee have reported that this is an even bigger crowd than was present for Obama 8 years ago at the mall. And I don't care what the photos say. So we are blessed to be joined by some extraordinary students here from Gunderson, as you just heard a few minutes ago. And as I see their faces and so many high school students throughout our city, they bear the young faces of San Jose's promise. I see the faces of people like Luis, the child of farm workers, who graduated from James Lick High School in 1957. Or Viet, whose refugee family moved to San Jose in 1978, opening a small corner market while Viet attended Bellarmine. Or Khaled, who immigrated to San Jose in 1980 from Afghanistan. And he spent very many hours working with his dad at the flea market while he finished his studies at Independence High School. From these modest beginnings, Luis, Viet, and Khaled have crafted extraordinary life stories. In 2016, President Obama awarded the now legendary playwright Luis Valdez his second Presidential Medal of the Arts. Viet Thanh Nguyen just received literature's highest honor, the Pulitzer Prize, for his work, The Sympathizer. Also, in 2016, sales of Khaled Hosseini's two novels, The Kite Runner and A Thousand Splendid Suns, exceeded 30 million copies worldwide. That's how we roll in San Jose. These were the children of San Jose. Today, they have become three of the greatest storytellers of our age, inspiring millions across the globe, and their lives animate our collective story, the story of San Jose. Today, our country encounters a uniquely difficult moment. Our national political discourse has disintegrated into a divisiveness that has belittled some, embittered others, and left many dispirited. The rancor pulls many people to extremes, urging some to pull up the drawbridge to exclude our most vulnerable, while others abandon any search for middle ground in a defiant resistance. San Jose offers our discordant nation another way. In contrast to the tale of two nations that occupies our daily headlines, we have a different story to tell. To our divided nation and to a troubled world, San Jose unveils its tale of one city. Our story begins with our founding. For hundreds of years, indigenous Ohlone tribes called this Tamian Valley their home. And they continued to be here undisturbed until 1777. And that year, a band of 66 remarkably diverse settlers, Spanish, Native American, African, and mixed descent, founded El Pueblo de San Jose de Guadalupe, the first civil settlement in California. That group struggled mightily in their early years against famine, torrential rains, flooding, blistering heat. But together they survived. They grew in number, and they flourished. And together, they wrote our city's first chapter. These beginnings speak to San Jose's basic DNA, a diverse people who work together to embrace a common future. The now 1 million of us draw from this same fundamental character to tackle the challenges of today. For example, City Hall today continues to struggle to recover from the loss of almost 1/3 of our workforce over the last decade, frustrating both our underserved residents and our overstretched employees. So we worked with courageous leaders on both sides of the ideological aisle, labor leaders like Ben Field and Sean Cowdor and Paul Kelly, and business leaders like Matt Mayhood and Scott Neese, to enable two critically needed revenue measures and a pension reform settlement to reach the ballot. Silicon Valley Leadership Group CEO Carl Guardino convened hundreds of leaders from throughout the valley on a traffic relief and road repair measure. Thank you, Carl. And most importantly, because you, our voters, overwhelmingly supported all of these efforts, we're using these dollars today to restore police staffing, to activate our browned out fire companies, to provide homeless with housing, and with the help of Johnny Camus's advocacy, we are repaving more than 100 miles of city streets. Thank you to our voters. Now, we're going to need to keep tightening our belt in the years ahead, to be sure, but I am proud how we have pulled together to begin restoring these critical services. And of course, the most important of these services is public safety. We have the most thinly staffed police department of any major U.S. city. Against a backdrop of rising violence throughout the country, I've focused on eliminating two barriers to rebuilding our department. First, by resolving battles over pension reform, and second, by reducing disparities in officer pay. And last year, with a historic coalition of community leaders, our voters approved our negotiated pension settlement that will boost police staffing and secure more than $3 billion in savings for our taxpayers. Thank you to our voters. And this week, we approved a long-term wage contract that will make our officers pay competitive with neighboring cities. And thank you, Jennifer Shembri and your negotiating team, for your extraordinary work. Meanwhile, our hardworking police recruiting unit has boosted the size of our incoming classes of police cadets, and by ensuring that departing officers repay their training costs, will also ensure that those cadets will serve the same residents who paid for their training. Well, we're also working to make San Jose safer by being smarter. By doubling our core of community service officers and continue to expand them this year, we've increased our ability to respond to property crimes like burglaries and larceny. We'll expand their duties further this year as we continue to reduce property crime in our city. And in San Jose, we're leading the national conversation about police accountability and race. By expanding officer training on racial bias, inviting public scrutiny of our arrest and detention data, and deploying body-worn cameras on every patrol officer, Chief Eddie Garcia has set the national gold standard for building community trust. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you also, Walter Katz, for your exceptional work in bringing the community together toward this important goal. And finally, our hardworking firefighters have overcome staffing shortfalls to improve emergency medical response in recent months. Councilmember Don Rocha's collaboration with our county partners to deploy new technologies and align resources will continue this improvement. Thank you, Don, and thank you, Chief Jacobson. Our tale of one city does not sugarcoat the facts. It does not sugarcoat the fact that we have our own divisions in our city. And nowhere does the yawning gap between rich and poor appear more palpable than here in Silicon Valley. And that's why in 2015, I worked with the Cities Association and Councilmember Chappie Jones to convene mayors regionally to urge a collective increase in the minimum wage. So far, the councils of Cupertino, Los Altos, Milpitas, Mountain View, Palo Alto, Sunnyvale, and San Jose are all increasing their minimum wage this year on a path to reaching $15 in 2019. Thank you to each of these city leaders, many of whom are here today. I know Rod Sinks, Jeannie Bruins, Marsha Grilly, who just passed their minimum wage last week. Thank you for your collaborative your collaborative leadership. And unfortunately, regardless of these changes, we know that thousands of our residents will continue to struggle to make rent, and too many will remain homeless. That's why we're pushing this year to launch construction of more than 500 apartments for the homeless, to build an innovative micro-housing village, and to partner with local churches and expand a rotating shelter network with our churches. Under Jackie Morales-Ferran's leadership, we're also launching an initiative with local school districts to prevent homelessness among struggling families with children. Thank you, Jackie, for all the great work of you and your team. But we owe special thanks to County Supervisors Cindy Chavez and Dave Cortese for their successful billion-dollar bond to boost our collective efforts. And thank you also, Supervisor Mike Wasserman, for your early work in leading our efforts with Housing 1000 and its campaign to end homelessness among those who are struggling the most. Thank you, Mike. That campaign has been spearheaded by Destination Home. And with their work and the work of many nonprofit partners and faith congregations, we housed more than 590 veterans last year. And I want to take a moment to thank Board President Dave Cortese for his willingness to lead this effort with me. Dave, together, we're going to end veterans' homelessness this year. And finally, we're working together to expand job opportunities for many who lack college degrees. Thousands of our residents who work in our hotel, restaurant, and transport industries benefit from our airport's extraordinary success this year, growing air service at a faster rate than any other major airport in the nation in 2016. Kim Becker's team has lured 32 new international and domestic flights. So too, we're expanding small business assistance to our immigrant community, launching online career skills training at our libraries, and boosting manufacturing jobs by cutting fees and expediting permits for expanding local employers like Bentech and Vestronics and Space Systems L'Oreal. But above all, our tale of one city embraces San Jose's identity, our identity as immigrants. Unlike other communities, our founding mothers and fathers had different color skin, spoke different native languages, and to this day, our diversity is our hallmark. Almost 40% of us were born abroad, and our immigrant neighbors enrich our culture, spur our innovation, and reinvigorate our collective passion for freedom. To those who seek to divide new Americans from the rest of us, we denounce the politics of fear and of exclusion. Our police officers will not engage in immigration enforcement that tears our families apart and sows mistrust in our community. We will fight for our Muslim neighbors. We will fight for our dreamers. We will fight for any community member earnestly striving to better their families' lives. I'm going to thank Councilmember Raul Perales for working to launch our Office of Immigrant Affairs 2 years ago, which will empower residents with information about their legal rights and options and help them navigate a path to citizenship. Together with our county and nonprofit partners, we have a simple message for our immigrant community. Los vamos a respaldar. We've got your back. The unifying theme of our tale of one city, however, has long been that here in San Jose, we always look to the future. And we shape that future through technological innovation and new ideas. Indeed, as our state's first civil settlement and our state's first capital, San Jose's very founding launched one of the world's most transformative ideas, the idea of California itself. San Jose continues to look ahead, And with several new council members with fresh ideas, diverse backgrounds, rich life experience, council members Sylvia Arenas, Lun Diep, Sergio Jimenez, and Dev Davis, we have never been better prepared for our future. But to get to that bright future, you better not take 101, 680, 280, or 87. Because with the awful traffic, you're bound to miss it. So we've got to find a better way to move our fast-growing city. And I want to thank again Carl Gordino for his leadership and the tremendous work of Nuria Fernandez and her amazing team at VTA. We are going to launch BART service this year from North San Jose, Berryessa, ahead of schedule and under budget. Thank you, Nuria. And congratulations are in order for Mayor Ron Gonzalez. We are fulfilling your and our collective dream. But we can't stop there. We've got to extend BART all the way to downtown San Jose, on to Santa Clara. We've got to double our capacity for Caltrain. We've got to finish construction of bus rapid transit, and we've got to prepare for high-speed rail. And all of these transit systems converge in one place, Diridon Station. At Diridon, we can create the Grand Central Station of the West, with 7 transit lines. 7 transit lines bringing hundreds of trains and tens of thousands of travelers every day. Construction will begin this year on the first of several million square feet of new office space, restaurants, retail, and housing surrounding that station. Working collaboratively with the surrounding neighborhoods in Diridon, as well as our partners at the Shark Tank, VTA, Caltrain, and the state of California, we can create a memorable, vibrant, and iconic destination for our downtown. We also must push forward with new transit infrastructure to build the light rail connection along Capitol Expressway to Eastridge, to construct a link from Diridon Station to the airport, and finally to plan an innovative transit solution for West San Carlos and Stevens Creek. Now, don't get me wrong, we don't have the money for all of that today. But we're going to work with our neighboring cities throughout the county and throughout the Bay Area to build consensus toward a regional funding strategy. And that conversation is happening now, and we're going to put that strategy in place in the next year. And while our daily gridlock reminds us that these traffic relief investments are long overdue, we're also reminded of the Chinese proverb that tells us the best time to plant a tree was a generation ago. The next best time is today. So let's get to work. And today, San Jose can shape the future through innovation, leveraging technology and fresh thinking to improve city services. For example, we're using data analytics now to improve the effectiveness of everything from combating illegal trash dumping to policing to park maintenance. We've shifted more than 35 permitting processes online to enable us to issue 23,000 permits to business owners and homeowners who never had to leave their chairs. But we're also transforming our city into a platform for the testing and demonstration of the most innovative technologies with civic impact. Working with partners like Prospect Silicon Valley and Joint Venture Silicon Valley. I saw Russ just a minute ago. Thank you for your great partnership. In the coming year, for example, Facebook will launch Terragraph in downtown San Jose, bringing free gigabit speed internet service to small businesses and visitors in our downtown. We'll work with other innovators to demonstrate the future of mobility in San Jose with autonomous vehicles, and use sensor networks on our light poles to improve neighborhood safety and data access and lighting. Share your new ideas and join our efforts through our Unleash Your Geek initiative to help us tackle urban problems. With your help, we can make San Jose America's most innovative city. As San Jose looks to the future, however, too many of our national leaders languish in a petroleum-fueled past. As William Gibson observed, the future is already here. It's just not evenly distributed. Well, the future is well distributed in San Jose, because in San Jose, we will set a new standard for sustainability and climate leadership. This year, we're going to build on our decade-old green vision with a new sustainability plan that will sharpen our focus and broaden our reach. Rather than just merely greening our municipal operations or city vehicle fleets, we're going to engage our entire community in this effort because sustainability is everybody's work. So join us in deciding how we'll reduce greenhouse gas emissions and create a more sustainable water supply. In March, I will urge that our council give our residents and businesses a choice in the source of their electricity by moving forward with Community Choice Energy Program here in San Jose. Let's become the first major U.S. city to draw 100% of our electricity from renewable sources within the next decade. Let's also work with VTA, City Hall, and industry to replace every public transit shuttle on San Jose streets with an electric-powered bus in that time. Let's make San Jose America's leading large city for solar deployment even sooner. Let's create a robust trail and on-street bike system that makes two wheels a viable commuting option for four. Let's push our utility companies to deploy data tools that empower every resident to conserve water, and let's expand advanced water recycling systems that can provide future generations with a drought-resistant supply. And thank you to our partners in the Water District. Above all, let's leave our children with a planet and a legacy of stewardship in which we can all be proud. So we often hear that our youth future belongs to our children. And since they're going to be choosing our nursing home, we should be nice to them. To all of our students who are here today, you are worthy of our investment. You are worthy of impactful after-school programs, and that's why we launched San Jose Learns, reaching out to 16 schools, serving some of our lowest income families. Thank you, Vice Mayor Magdalena Carrasco, for your efforts to launch that great program. You're worthy of great libraries, now restored to 6 days of service a week, where our award-winning director, Jill Bourne, and her team host everything from coding camps to maker spaces. You're worthy of a second chance if you fail. So we'll launch a partnership with Superintendent John Gundry to enable students to obtain GEDs through online learning at our libraries. And you're worthy of a summer job. So we expanded San Jose Works this year to give more than 1,200 at-risk teens their first work experience. You're worthy of that kind of experience enjoyed by Independence High School student Yasmin, who was inspired to follow her dreams of a career in architecture as a result of mentoring that she received on the job from Julio Lucas. That's what we can do together. And we'll do more. we'll do more. This year, we'll launch the San Jose Promise. For too many of our bright high school students, college remains too daunting a financial challenge. And only 3 out of every 10 students complete even a 2-year degree in their young lives. The overwhelming majority of our kids are relegated to a future of limited opportunity, financial struggle, and almost certain exile from their very costly hometown. With our partners, we'll push to eliminate financial barriers for struggling college students in San Jose, starting at San Jose City, Evergreen, and West Valley Community Colleges. And I want to thank Chancellor Deborah Budd for her vision, as well as the college presidents Byron Breedland and Bradley Davis for showing us the way to make this happen with your own pilot programs. While we clear the obstacles for our students and they fulfill their great promise, our entire community will reap a very rich reward. Finally, as we gaze toward San Jose's bright future, we do so knowing that we define that future through our actions today. Did any of you join about 30,000 of my good friends at the Women's March last month? Yeah. If so, you've probably heard in the days after the march the same thing that I heard so often. Okay, so we marched. Now what do we do? Well, it's clear that there is a great pent-up demand to take action of some kind. But what kind of action? And amid our deep divisions, how do we take action together? Can we identify shared values that transcend differences of party, of ideology? Well, as Americans, we all cherish service. Consider how we honor the service of our military veterans, our teachers, our first responders. We all recognize that our lives gain meaning through our work for others, through our sacrifice for something greater than ourselves. This is our collective call to action, to serve. Imagine how we could transform a city with a renewed culture of service, one in which we all embrace our role as stewards for our neighborhoods, for our youth, and for our earth. To propel this vision for our city, we'll launch 2 initiatives this year. I call the first Serve SJ. Every year, hundreds of young AmeriCorps members come from throughout the nation to participate in service year opportunities through great organizations like City Year and Our City Forest, supporting teachers in our schools, coaching our kids, and planting trees in our neighborhoods. They earn stipends and grants for school, and they learn valuable career skills. Let's expand those service year opportunities, but for San Jose's own young people. Working with the Service Year Alliance, Louder Partners, and a network of funders, we're going to create hundreds of additional service year opportunities for youth in our neighborhoods. So too, we have the opportunity to engage with many adults who have come into the twilight of their careers looking for a way to give back. Through our partnerships with Encore and Generations to Generations campaign, we will expand opportunities for older adults to serve, from volunteer tutoring in schools to leveraging their professional experience through City Hall fellowships. Both our youth and our retirees will make San Jose a national model of service. Now, what about the rest of us? Well, as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. put it, everybody can be great because anybody can serve. So allow me to offer one more way we can all serve and have a transformative impact in our city. We call it Beautify SJ. That will come with a hashtag when you see it on your Twitter feed. For too many who see the current condition of our freeways, our parks, our neighborhoods, San Jose does not have a visually appealing story to share. Trash and graffiti and illegal dumping affect how we feel about our city. And the aesthetic neglect tells visitors that they shouldn't invest in San Jose. But more importantly, it tells us that we shouldn't invest ourselves in our city. that our city doesn't belong to us. Today, we're going to begin to empower our community to reclaim our public spaces. First, government must do its job. And we've all been told that Caltrans can't clean our freeways because it can't fill its maintenance crews. So we're going to help Caltrans fill those vacancies. Yes, with formerly jailed or homeless clients and Goodwill and Downtown Streets team. And thank you, Mike Fox. And a big thank you to Senator Jim Bell for pushing with us, as Caltrans has just restored its contracts for graffiti abatement, and this month we'll see San Jose Conservation Corps out there helping as well. Thank you, Jim. The city will also be stepping up. For example, in the months ahead, Carrie Romanow and her team will expand our free residential junk pickup service. That's right, free to everybody. Unlimited. And we're going to boost enforcement of illegal dumping. Kip Harkness and Rob Lloyd will lead the launch of a new smartphone app to make it easier for residents to report and address neighborhood blight in the months ahead. But fundamentally, Beautify SJ is about unleashing the energy of our own residents to take back our city. We want to elevate the examples of Steve Holmes, who leads a fierce group of volunteers called Team 222. They clean up our creeks every month. Examples like Ramona and Dario Lerma, who lead their McKinley neighborhood in weekly neighborhood cleanups. And our own colleague, Councilmember Tam Nguyen, who leads neighborhood cleanups in his district nearly every Saturday. Yes, we'll be out there with you, Tam. Except this Saturday, we make him show up. In this year's budget, I will propose to the council that we expand the availability of small grants to neighborhoods to spur beautification efforts, converting vacant lots to urban gardens, covering graffiti-tagged walls with murals, and planting street trees. The Knight Foundation is also going to help, offering placemaking grants to local students to activate neglected spaces in their neighborhoods. We'll beautify San Jose by engaging with you, but more importantly, you're going to engage with each other. Volunteer efforts plant the seeds of community. A simple act of volunteerism has us meeting each other, talking about how we can organize a neighborhood watch or help an isolated senior who lives nearby. Here's where we need your help. Please take out your smartphone and go to www.beautifysj.org. And don't worry, we're going to harass you lots of times to remind you to go there in the next couple months. And please sign up for our campaign and join us. We'll have members of my team as well at the sign-in tables and representatives from many of our Beautify SJ partners at the resource fair that will be starting shortly after this event. Please join our growing team and tweet and post about our collective efforts to beautify SJ. Together, let's renew our beautiful city. Friends, this will be our story, a story of a community uniting to tackle our challenges, to celebrate our successes together. This will be our tale of one city. As we share our story with a troubled nation, we demonstrate the possibilities of collaboration, the power of working together to create the most successful multicultural community on the planet. I invite each of you to join me in writing the next chapter of our story. Together, we can ignite a movement and lift our city. Together, we can inspire the next generation to join our collective work. Together, we are San Jose. Thank you all, and God bless. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So this is your chance to take your selfie now and post it with the hashtag We Are San Jose. Mayor Liccardo will entertain selfies after this as well, I assume. Thank you for attending today's State of the City event. Thank you to the behind-the-scene team of city staff who put this event together. And on your way out today, we ask you to consider two things. Please heed the mayor's call to action and sign up for upcoming volunteer activities. I'm signed up right here. And be sure to visit the resource fair in the student forum and get information about local programs, services, and employment opportunities, and in particular groups who will be participating in the mayor's Beautify SJ initiative. Thank you for being such a great audience.